we're going through Universal Studios, and we found something really interesting. On everybody's badges, it has their favorite movie from Universal. So far, we found that our ticket, the person that gave us Robot's ticket was, she liked the movie Honey.
Yep.
And the guy that gave us, the guy that bussed us over to the more emptier space and line he liked the movie Wanted.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know, Tim. I don't think so, Tim.
So basically, we're gonna basically go around looking at every single one of the employees and find out what their movies are favorite of Universal.
We'll see how that goes.
And we're also gonna film the all-new studio tour. And let's see what this guy. Hey. What's your favorite movie here in Universal?
Of course, for me, Back to the Future always going to be.
Back to the Future. Good one. Good choice. How did you feel about them taking over? Yeah.
I'm upset.
Upset. Good answer. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, Born in East LA. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's right.
That's funny, cheech marin hilarity.
Yeah.
Okay, not as bad as Honey though. Honey.
No, goddamn Honey, goddamn you.
Okay, we gotta get moving.
We love you, Jessica Alba, but Honey, for seriousness, why?
Could be worse. Could have been Glitter.
God damn it, could have been.
I don't know if that was Universal film.
Well, I hope to God it's not. All right, so we're gonna go. The rest of this is just gonna be filming random bits of different. Oh my God, a cop is flirting.
Hey, that guy got in after 4 p.m.
Apparently, a couple of chicks are flirting with a cop over here.
It's old-timey goodness.
That's of course the Blues Brothers stage show. I love that movie. All right, the rest of this is just gonna be filming different theme parks and rides. Maybe I'll film something from the inside of it. All right.
Not that.
All right. That chick here, Jordana Brewster, she has the same birthday as me. Same day, same month, same year.
Getting a little closer.
I already set it up.
All right.
They grab you?
Okay.
Oh, look, Chuck's right there.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What are we filming right now? Oh, okay. I thought we had to take a picture of it. I've never seen this. So he invents a disease, huh?
Yeah, so he can keep running.
And so he sells them as a regular market thing?
It's a store. You go to like an app.com, you put the letter Z, and then you put the next word coil, C-O-I-L, and then put shoes, it'll come up.
Wow.
They have a website. But they're the most comfortable shoes you'll ever wear.
I will look into it.
Yeah, definitely.
They roughly run about $200.
Well, $200.
But the spring you change once a year.
Yeah?
I got one pair that is about 6 years old now that I use on certain weekends when it's rough terrain and stuff. And I have these, which is my daily. Then I have a pair of dress shoes.
With the same string.
When I use my coat and tie. When I do shows, and I'm having to stand for 6-8 hours on concrete.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Seeing
Of course, yeah.
I mean, it's the most comfortable shoes I can say you'll ever wear.
I'm amazed.
No fatigue on the feet?
You know,
Wow.
you know how at the end of the day your lower back hurts?
Oh yeah. None of that.
Yeah. Even with my weight.
Well, for $200, I would expect so. But
And they'll last year after year by just changing the whole back end. That's the only thing that wears on your shoes. If you ever look at your shoes,
just the back
it's
end.
the heel is what wears out. Once you wear it out on one side, that's when your misalignment comes in.
Those are definitely turkey legs. And there's my ribeye.
Construction of our front lawn, I would say in about 10 to 15 years. The reason why is we're going to take you by some really special things. Now, this is our front lot. This is where all of our movies basically begin. And they all begin with an idea. Most of those ideas get worked out in that white building right behind me. That's where a lot of the writers are at. Over here on the right-hand side, this is our Verna Fields building. This is where they edit a lot of those movies together. And also we have our ADR rooms, our mixing rooms, and our Foley rooms. If you want to know more about those, go to the FX show later on today down in our lower lot. You can check that one out. Take a look to your left here. You can see one of our main entry gates there. That's where all the big actors, directors, and producers come through. Maybe they're doing lunch, things like that. Also, we have our gate number 2 right next to us, and they'll do the same thing there. The rest of us little people, we get to use the 3rd and 4th gate in the back. So they don't want us, they don't want our faces to actually be seen in public. We're not pretty enough. Now, I want you to take a look over here on the right, because we're coming up to stage number 1, this kind of white cream-colored building. This is where they shoot The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Now, Conan O'Brien's films here actually in stage 1 here at the Universal Studios back lot. Just so you know, it is appearing weeknights at 11:35 p.m. He did take over from Jay Leno, which shot over at the NBC studios. Now, Conan O'Brien used to shoot his late show actually in New York. They built this whole building for him and actually gave him a much bigger office than he had in New York. The reason why he's in New York, well, first of all, Conan O'Brien's a very tall guy. He's about 6'2". Oh, yeah. And to actually get and to be able to sit down at his desk, he'd have to turn his chair sideways, sit down, and then put his knees underneath the desk just so he can fit inside of it. That's how small his office was. They made this one about twice that size, so he can actually kind of push back up against the wall and stand up. We didn't want to give him much more than that, otherwise his ego gets out of hand. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, how many of you have seen The Tonight Show? Great, I love it. I think he's doing a great job. By the way, if you saw the first episode, you might remember our studio tour being featured in that. Oh, yeah. Each week, actually, so it's been about 53 weeks since the fire happened. We're very far along with rebuilding these sets. We should have these done by midsummer. If you watch the news, you seem like the whole back lot burned down. There's nothing left. Not the case. Only affected our metropolitan sets. About 1%, about 3.5 acres of our property. Of wood. Hollywood. I know it's a terrible joke. It's a terrible joke, but I have to say it because it's in my script, so I don't have a choice.
You have a script?
Now, a lot of movies have shown in our metropolitan sets over the years, and television shows as well. It was used for 24. Over here on the left, take a picture of whichever ones you like. You might recognize some of these. The first of my favorites, though, is the Deathmobile from the movie Animal House. I think it's a rule that every college student has to watch that movie about 40 or 50,000 times and try to outdrink them, too. Next one is the Bluesmobile from the Blues Brothers. I'm a huge Blues Brothers fan. Well, my all-time favorite car is the Back to the Future DeLorean from the Back to the Future trilogy. By the way, that's actually one of 15 DeLoreans that they used for the making of those films. Also, these are some brand new cars. The last 3 here are brand new to our tour. The Mr. Bean, the Hitcher, and the car from Land of the Lost. I thought that was one that was pretty neat. Now, for a lot of these movies, especially like the Land of the Lost movies, we use CGI, we use blue and green screens. We use a thing called motion control.
And go! Smoke!
Okay.
Go! Fire!
I think nothing's gonna happen.
Go! Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action!
That's Carnage and Karma. Hey, girls, take a bow. Oh, you like that, huh? You want to see some of the other moves? Watch this. Now take a look behind the white umbrella. Just left the white umbrella is a green rooftop. Take a